will be competing here momentarily. See what I'm never going to get it right. Zenshi.
Yes, sir.
Well, got some time to figure it out.
Formerly known as Shinra.
Let's take a look at what Zenshi's all about.
Yeah.
I am Zenshi, the aerial artist. You may know me as Shinra, the spirit dragon, but now I've evolved. See, everybody changes, everybody evolves. The man behind this mask may be a mystery. What's definitely not a mystery is what we're doing tonight at TNA one night only. See, I'm not just a professional wrestler. I'm not just a high flyer. I am the aerial artist. That means you're gonna see moves. You're gonna see something you've never, ever seen before from me. You see, rest of the X Division, I'm putting you on notice right now. I'm not here for just one night. I'm here to stay. And that means finding my Zen. That means finding the X Division title. I don't care who you are. If you get in my way, I'm taking you out. Steve, you must think I'm crazy if you think I'm afraid of you. You see, everything has two sides. This is how it works. If you want to get to your happy place, you've got to walk through the shadows and look death in the face. And I've done that. You see, Steve, crazy Steve, whatever you call yourself, I found my Zen. But the only thing you're going to find is this ass whooping.
Well, strong words from both Zenshi and Crazy Steve.
Zenshi has been through quite a lot in his lifetime, and maybe one day he'll be around long enough in the Impact Zone to have a chance to tell that story. Very intriguing.
We're getting closer to the finals, the grand finale. It will be a ladder match. The winner will earn a future opportunity at the X Division Championship. Chuck Taylor advanced, Marche Rocket advanced, DJ Z advanced, Suicide advanced, as did Braxton Sutton. Eddie Edwards would advance in our most previous match, defeating Caleb Connolly. And now we have Crazy Steve versus Zenshi. Then we're gonna have a tag team match where the winner, get this, Pope, the winner is gonna earn $10,000 standing shooting star press and a kick out at 2.
Man, how impressive are these two right now, especially Zenshi. We don't get to see quite a lot from, but man, he's impressive right now.
Zenshi was thinking about flying instead.
Look at that!
On and
Whoa! I've never seen anything like that.
Very impressive by Zenshi. Wow, lands on his feet. Zenshi's flying all over the place.
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm watching The Last Dragon. I'm not talking about Bruce Lee.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about The Last Dragon. Well, obviously you wouldn't watch that movie, but
Zenshi.
wow, this guy.
Yeah, impressive cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2. That tag team match I was talking about, the winner's going to earn $10,000. It's Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett versus the Bromans. What do you suppose Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett would do with 10 grand?
I'm very disappointed.
Get haircuts?
I guess. I'm disappointed that nice clothesline by Stevie that you don't know about The Last
beards.
Dragon.
No, I'm serious. That
You don't know about, you don't
cover
know
here,
about,
cover, kick out. Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett can split 10 grand, 5K each.
Oh, you still on the haircut.
Gregory Shane Helms is going to take his piece, so he's going to get 10% or 15, depending on what sort of deal.
Yeah. He'll probably just go buy another
Trevor Lee and Everett
$99 suit.
You're talking about the green one that he wore? That's Gregory Shane Helms. That's Pope's throwing out some jabs there, but the Bromans, they would probably party down with 10K. I'd love to be a part of that celebration. And then we'll have our main event, a ladder match.
Count me in, long as Raquel's there.
Crazy Steve and Zenshi. This is a match made in like fantasy booking camp. You see these two.
It's like
If you're a video game and you go to create a wrestler mode and you're 11 years old, you're gonna create Zenshi versus Crazy. I'm sure I made Zenshi at one point. Those old THQ games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Crazy Steve cover on Zenshi, who kicks out at 2.
My phone was directing me to the ring for a second or so. I thought I was playing a little Pokemon Go. I was about to, thought Zenshi was it.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of looks like a Pokemon.
Crazy Steve got Zenshi tied up in the tree of woe here. Crazy Steve can do just about anything he wants and will do just about anything he can.
He's not just crazy, he's sadistic.
Yeah. Zenshi, he came out at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
He was known by a different name.
He said he used to be called Shinron.
Yeah, but I like Shinron.
I love Shinron, but he found his sin.
Okay. Remember, we saw Shinron go one-on-one with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. I don't care what he's called.
Months ago.
As long as he's doing what he's doing, he's going to be impressive. He can be called Zenshi, Shinron, Shinbone, who cares?
I guess if you find your Zen, you find your Zen.
Yeah. I mean, you find your Zen, but it don't become your name, does it?
And high back elbow there by Crazy Steve. Trying to bring the fight
to
Zenshi. Two very different styles between Zenshi and Crazy Steve.
And two very different stories. Crazy Steve.
Cover, and a kick out at 2.
Comes from a background in the...
Oh, you're going to go origin story now. Tell me about Crazy Steve.
Well, hell, you tell me. You always... the guy.
He was a
part of what's that?
He was part of the menagerie. He never spoke.
Right.
The menagerie.
Well, hell, he talks all day now.
Well, yeah, but Crazy Steve had a horn. That's how he was able to communicate with the menagerie. Did you use a horn at one point?
No, you used to love that.
On your boat cruise. Watch out, New Kids on the Block. Cover here by Crazy Steve and a kick out by Zenshi. But Crazy Steve has evolved. He is now a part of Decay.
Yeah.
And he speaks.
You know who else was on that boat cruise?
Who's that?
I won't tell you. You should have been there.
Tell me about the origin story of Zenshi, formerly known as Shinron.
Well, that's the interesting thing.
Okay.
That's the interesting thing.
Love a good origin story.
When you talk about Shinron or Zenshi.
Okay.
I think it's going to be something that he needs to share with the viewing audience. It's very captivating.
Okay.
His story has been all over the world. Listen to me. On every major network, every YouTube channel. And I think it's going to be something great if he can get a chance to share it.
Wow, great move there by Zenshi. Well, maybe we'll hear the story of Zenshi one day. Crazy Steve, not sure what he's thinking right now. You never know what's going through the mind of Crazy Steve.
I don't want to know what's going through his mind.
Whoa, Zenshi flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, and he hit that net breaker like poetry. And he's looking to fly again.
And Zenshi lands on his feet off the springboard, goes backwards. How do you call that?
It was a springboard Pele is what it was.
Okay. Will it be enough for Zenshi to secure the victory? You think in a ladder match, Zenshi can just jump up?
I know. Like, how many times can you go to the top or fly?
Whoa, look at that. Got caught, though, by the knees of Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve now up on the second.
DDT by Crazy Steve.
Flatten Zenshi cover, gets the leg hook, and that'll do it. Crazy Steve's moved on.
The winner of the match, Crazy Steve.
He's crazy. And he's victorious. Crazy Steve is moving on to the finals, the grand finale, the ladder match. Steve pointing up, said that he would have his hand raised like a lightning bolt to God earlier.
Didn't even want the referee to raise his hand, it appears. But Crazy Steve was victoriously crazy.
That was nice.
I love it all by myself.
So let's take another look at how this all developed in this matchup between Crazy Steve and Zenshi. Crazy Steve has that such macabre entrance, but Zenshi wasn't thrown off his game.
Man, we saw a lot of maneuvers, high fly by Zenshi, off the apron onto Crazy Steve, and then look at this.
Yeah, Zenshi was flying all over the place, connected with big move after big move.
In the end, it was that DDT by Crazy Stevie that got the 3 count.
Crazy Steve's moving on to the finals.